Hello, hello, mic check, mic check. Hello and welcome to the Bayside Sports School Dash Cricket Championship. We are here in the season 12 live at the Air India Sports Club Kalina. The two teams out there in the middle, the Jbcn Avengers versus the JNS Young Veterans. The score 43 for 2. We are in the sixth over. Power play was a little topsy-turvy for the batting side, but now they've looked to build a formidable partnership with Simab Khan in the middle with Rohan. And here goes Wasim Lashkaria. This time in the air. It's in the gap. A chase for the fielder who does extremely well. Swapnil Hazare showing some acrobats there at deep cover. We'll keep it down to a single. The standard of cricket really high here. Toss won by the JNS Young Veterans. In fact, by the Jbcn Avengers, if I'm not wrong. Yep. Confirmation. Jbcn Avengers winning the toss, electing to bowl first. And so far, it's been kind of a even Stevens contest this time off the back foot. He'll keep strike. 6 gone. It's 45 for 2. Six overs, 45 for 2. The JNS Young Veterans, Swapnil Hazare, coming round the wicket this time off the back foot, played towards cover. Slight misfield, the ball is racing away towards the extra cover boundary and it will eventually cross the ropes. What a way to start the over. And Rohan immediately puts pressure despite having lost Sammy Salaria in the previous over. They do not seem to be bothered by losing wickets at the top. One shot of a half century, the side. Rohan. It's in the air, over the bowler's head, chase for the fielder. Easy pickings. 50 up for the young veterans in the 7th over. It's come in quick succession for them. A lot of cricket to be played today. The second game of the day will be between the JNS Mustangs and the SVKM Rising Strikers. Swapnil. Oh, and that one, well, just slipped off his hands and will be a no ball for sure. Will also be an extra run. More importantly, it is going to be a free hit. Just have a look at that. It looked like it completely slipped off his hands. Yep, it completely slipped off his hands, and the wicketkeeper was searching for it for a moment, but eventually Rohan comes on strike for the free hit. 52 for 2. Rohan 33 of 22. He's played extremely well. Left-hander always. An elegant sight. Here's the free hit. Oh, gets away with it, Swapnil. Bowled the length delivery. And the batter was expecting something out of the box, but it was pretty simple. And in the end, the free hit goes to waste. 52 for 2. Simab at the non-striker's end. A very efficient bowler himself. Tries to drive the ball again. Back to Hazare. Another dot ball. Hazare. This time just rolling his wrists on it, but he's found the gap. Into the onside will just be a single. Fielder did really well to cut it off. It's been 8 runs off this over. Still a ball to spare. 53 for 2. Swapnil. Oh, that's a brilliant Yorker. A huge inside edge. The ball is racing away to the fence. That's total injustice on the bowler's part, but it's going to be a boundary. And ends the over with a 4. 12 of it. But this one was really, really fortunate. Simab getting away with it. Excellent Yorker. Ends the 7. 57 for 2. Change in bowling now. Coming round the wicket to the left-hander is Rikin. Rikin Dedia. There's no slip in place. Outside off stump. We'll get a single off the very first ball. Singles won't do any damage here for the Jbcn Avengers. They'll be looking to just take the game as long as they can and picking up those odd wickets at regular intervals. Simab Khan will be now on strike for the first time against Rikin. There must be some ploy that Rikin must be having. Simab is known to play very well behind the wickets. 58 for 2. Ricken. It's down the leg side, and the wicketkeeper does well to get around and not give away extra runs. Wide signaled by the umpire. .59 for 2. Ricken. Time driven firmly through the offside. There's a fielder in the deep. Long chase for him. And he does well in the end. Gives away a couple of runs though. Does well to come around. Nice footwork. Back of length, and that one just came a little slower off the pitch. Going to be a dot ball. Oh, trying to cut the ball, another planer miss. That's a beautiful delivery. Pitched on good length, and well, the ball is not coming as comfortably as the batter would have liked. There is protection behind square on the offside. Point, backward point, and shot third, but not getting any connection on the bat. This time back of length, and he's fiercely played into the onside towards deep mid wicket. Just a single. Ricken coming round the wicket. This time that's much better. Bang on good length. 8 gone. 62 for 2. Change in bowling. 8 gone. 62 for 2. And now from the far end we have Deepan into the attack. And yes, an off spinner. Starts off with a slightly shorter delivery. That's missed by the fielder at point. That should have been stopped, and that will be a boundary. Well, well, well. What a start this has been for Simab in this over. It was a short delivery, rocked onto the back foot. He played it behind square on the offside. The fielder at backward point tried his best, but could not save those runs for his side. And a boundary of the very first ball of the spell. That will be very, very annoying for the bowler to start off a spell with a 4. But still a lot of cricket to be played here. I think the Jbcn Avengers will be expecting a good comeback from Deepan. There's a straight point, backward point, and a short third. Along with the short find, the 4 outside the circle. This time he's got him. What a comeback that is. What a magnificent delivery. Simab had to reach for it, and a huge gap between bat and pad. The perfect off-spinner's dismissal. Just have a look at that again in slow motion. It was a tossed up delivery by Deepan. Was very slow through the air, and that one spun sharply, hitting the bails, and really eye-pleasing in the end. Third wicket goes down, 66 for 3. Gets off the mark straight away, goes down the ground towards a long off. Jaimin Shah getting off the mark. Jaimin. Deepan coming round the wicket. The left-hander. Down the leg side. Oh, there's an appeal there, but well, more of an optimistic shout by the wicketkeeper. Does really well. Moving to the other side. And a clean collection. Down leg. Wide. Deepan to continue. Tossed up. Oh, played with the full face of the bat back to the bowler. Pulled extremely slow through the air. And the batter had to reach out for it. Couldn't do much. Rohan. Uses his feet. Gets a single towards long off. 69 for 3. Couple of balls left. In fact, just the one ball left. It's been a good over, 7 of it, with the huge wicket of Simab Khan. He's a dangerous batter. Can take the game away from you, Simab, but not his day today. Deepan. Last ball of his over. That's a little short. Played straight to the fielder. Will be a dot ball. Ends a very successful over. 9 gone, 69 for 3. We're in the 10th over. Ricken. Well, that's a good delivery. Played off the back foot straight towards backward point. Will be a dot ball, but a good line to start this over. Ricken was very economical in his first over. Just the 5 runs. There's a short third. Backward point. There's a cover and fielder at square leg as well inside the circle. It's short. Pulled away. Straight to deep mid wicket. Will just be a single. Gets away with it, Ricken. Here goes Ricken. That's well bowled. Played off the front foot. He wanted a quick single sent back. Jmin. Oh, what a delivery that is. An inside edge. He wants a quick single and I think he will get it as well. Good bowling by Ricken. It's been another good over so far. Just the 2 runs of it. Coming round the wicket, Ricken. It's time into the onside. There's a fielder at deep mid wicket. Will just be a single. But this is good batting by Rohan. He's keeping the scoreboard moving. Not the boundaries, but the singles really helping the JNS young veterans. Last ball of the 10th over. 72 for 3, the JNS young veterans being put into bat first. They've kind of rebuilt this innings. This time a very good delivery. Another economical over. Just the 3 of it. At halfway point in the first innings, it's 72 for 3. Deepan to continue. 72 for 3. Oh, he goes across the line. A play and a miss. A beautiful delivery. He goes across the line. Has he got many of it? Oh, yes, he has. What a hit that is. Out of the ground. Against the spin and really against the run of play, I must say. It's not a bad delivery by Deepan. Tossed up and deposits it over mid-wicket for 6. So back off land delivery. Oh, he's got him. Man, this guy is amazing. Deepan. He knows how to make a comeback, and yet again, in his previous over, he was hit for a boundary, got Simab out. He got hit for a 6, and he gets Rohan out. The danger man goes on 44. Look at that delivery. That one skid through the surface, top of off, and kisses timber. 4 down, 78 for 4 for the young veterans now. New man in at number 6 is Siddharth. A similar field. The right hand as well. Deepan to continue. Goes into the onside. He gets off the mark straight away with a single towards a deep mid wicket. In fact, there is a deep mid wicket along with a cow corner and long on. So 3 on the leg side on the boundary, along with a long off and a deep cover. It's been a magnificent over this. It's taken for a huge maximum into the onside earlier in this over, but then what a comeback he's made, Deepan. Sammy sweeps it. There's an appeal there, but probably came off the arm in the end. A good decision by the umpire. Last ball of the 11th over. Jamin. Tossed up into the leg side. That probably came off the pads in the end. End of 11. A good over. 79 for 4. $79 for 4. Change in bowling now. Left arm spin into the attack. Straight away driven towards long off. It is going to be a single. Jamin on strike. Oh, that's in the air. No one in the infield on the leg side. Will be a single. Not a bad start for Sadiq. He's looked to toss the ball up, taking some inspiration from Deepan as well. He's got a couple of good tight overs. You've got a handful of bowling options in their side. The Jbcn Avengers. This time off the back foot, he'll not get any run for it. Siddharth, the new man in. Tossed up delivery, that's in the air. A fielder under it, and he will complete the catch. Rayad makes no mistake at long on. The 5th wicket goes down, half the side back into the pavilion, and the new man, Siddharth, trying to put the pressure on the new bowler. But he holds out and has to go back to the pavilion. 81 for 5. Sadiq to continue. New man in is Shakti. Gets off the mark. $82 for 5. Goes across the line. There's a fielder in the deep. Oh, and he's held out again. Another wicket. Things getting bad to worse for the young veterans. The 6th wicket goes down. Second of the over. Was a beautifully timed stroke, I must say. Look at that. He picked it up beautifully, but he could not find the gap and straight down the throat of the fielder at deep mid wicket, who makes no mistake. 12 gone, 82 for 6. Deepan, continue. Oh, that's a very well bowled delivery. That's so slow through the air that the batter has to really wait for it. He cannot play an aggressive stroke on it. And he's into his third over, been extremely successful. 2 for 14 for him. He's done the damage. Couple of good wickets. Simab and Rohan, the two scalps for him. Oh, well bowled again. Driven off the front foot towards deep cover. Off the back foot this time, driven straight to the bowler. Will not be a run. Good fielding of his own bowling. Really good stuff. Tossed up. Driven again through the offside. And that's good batting by Vishal as well, realizing that they need to build a partnership here and not try to play those big strokes, because that's how they've lost most of their wickets today. Oh, really well played off the front foot. Was another beautiful delivery by Deepan. Sadiq will pick it up quite comfortably. Another single. 85 for 6 the score, with Vishal on strike. Time is driven it firmly through covers. There is a fielder in the deep who has missed it. Well, that is going to be 4. The fielder at deep cover took a fantastic catch earlier, but on that occasion just goes through his gate. End of 1389 for 6. Sadiq to continue. This time just held into the pitch. Oh, they want a single. Chance of a run out. Oh, he gets away with it. A direct hit. Would have been very close. Was a little slow to attack the ball, I guess. That's what the bowler's complaining, certainly. But what a close chance that was. Close shave for Shakti. Looks like a good batter. Looks like a solid batter. But I think a run out is the worst possible way to get out in any form of cricket. And especially in this situation where the team needs the 2 out there in the middle to go for a few more overs. It's alright if they don't get the boundaries, but they need to get to anything close to 130, 135. Sadiq. Flatter. Driven. Slight misfield. Will eventually get a single. Cuts the ball. Has he found the gap? Looks like he has. The timing is good. Will get him a couple of runs at least. Gets back quite comfortably in the end. Down the leg side. That's high in the air. A fielder coming in. In fact, falling between 2 fielders. And they just get a single for that. Oh, it's in the air. Gets away with it. Oh, the quicker delivery, flatter through the air. Excellent over. 14 gone, 93 for 6. At the end of 14 overs, it's 93 for 6. And now the batting power play has commenced. Vishal and Shakti. Can they make the most of it? The first ball across the line will only be a single. Rayad into the attack. An excellent catch to get the first wicket for his side. Cotton bowled off his own bowling. Here goes Rayad. Oh, that's a beautiful punch into the gap. What a shot that is. It's racing away towards the fence, and that will be a boundary. Exquisite stroke. Just look at the position. The head was so still when he played that shot. Look at that. Oh, on top of the ball for 4. Brilliantly played. Rayad. Well, that's in the air. Will this be out? Easiest of chances. And he doesn't make any mistake, Rikin. Some some real tease there by Rikin as well. After taking the catch. Held his position for the photographers. And Rayad was a slower delivery. You can see that dug it short into the pitch. Was taken by surprise. Shakti gets out of a very wide and short delivery. Not happy. Must be very disappointed. 98 for 7. Rayad. This time another dug in short delivery. New man in is Gokul. Gokul Patel. He's an all-rounder coming at number 9 for his side. Well, crisis situation. You really need him to play that big knock, that fiery innings that is needed. This time he cuts it really firmly. It's again straight to the fielder. Another. Oh, there's a close shout. Is that out? No, not out, says the umpire. Was a direct hit. This time he's cut it into the gap. Oh, that's racing away. They will get at least a 2, if not more. The ball is really, really going quickly off the turf, and it will eventually cross the fence. So ends the over the boundary. A wicket in this over, but Gokul getting off the mark, bringing up the 100 for his side. At the end of 15, it's 102 for 7 for the young veterans. Swapnil Hazare. What's a play and a miss? Bowled outside off stump. Vishal trying to go into the offside. Last over of the batting power play. Swapnil. Well, there's an outside edge. The ball is racing away towards the fence. There is a fielder who will cut it off. Good work in the end. Swapnil onto the pads. Gokul flicks it towards mid wicket. He'll run through for a single. Swapnil to continue coming around the wicket. Oh, that's a brilliant Yorker. How did that miss the off stump? Whoa. What a nice delivery. Great execution by Swapnil Hazare. Another brilliant delivery outside off stump. Is that an edge? Pass says not out. But another dot ball. This time he goes down the ground. There is a fielder there. Oh, he does well. He adjusts really well in the end. The ball went the other way after pitching off the turf. 16 gone. At the end of the batting power play, 105 for 7. Manav, new introduction into the attack. One is gone high in the air. Is anyone going to get to it? Doesn't look like it. Falls in no man's land, and Gokul running back for the second. Oh, he somehow manages to get back for two. A direct hit would have been very, very close, but good running in the end by both the people out there. One oh seven. Oh, that's a plainer miss again. Well bowled. Manav to continue. Another plainer miss. Beautiful delivery. Another step out. Oh, that's well bowled again. Another dot ball. Really well bowled. Following the batter. He's continuing. Another beautiful delivery. Played into the onside. They will get at least a single. Should just settle with one. 108 for 7 with one ball to spare now in the 17th over. Last ball of the over. That should be. Oh, that's a good shout. That's a very good shout, and that's been given by the umpire. Good reflexes by the wicket keeper. Is really quick to get rid of the ball. Was outside off stump. Look at that. Tried to play into the offside. Was that a wide? But doesn't matter. Was short of his ground. Swapnil driven through covers. It's a chase for the fielder. Will he be able to stop the ball? No, he won't. That's a boundary. Good shot. Very, very good shot for 4. Oh, that's slightly back of length. Very well bowled. Tried to give himself some room. That's better. That's what Vishal needs to do. Get in the line and play it into the onside. Lesser fielders into the leg side. Swapnil, this time it's in the air. He's cleared the infield. It's going to be runs. And it will cross the boundary. Yes, that's 4 more. Another boundary in the over. Good batting. Very, very good batting by Vishal. Look at that, giving himself room. He's tried that a few times in this innings. But this time the execution was precise and perfect. Gets himself 4 more. This time outside off stump. Did that get some bat on it? I don't think so. That's a wide. There was an appeal by Swapnil as soon as the ball passed the bat, but wide signalled by the umpire. Goes into the leg side. He's found the gap. Has he? Looks like he has, and he's got himself another boundary. Third of the over. Just some fine batting by Vishal. Not a lot of protection into the leg side. The only fielder that could have stopped the ball was at short mid wicket. And once the ball had passed that fielder, it was always going to the fence. Swapnil has driven again down the ground. There's a fielder there. Slight fumble, but will just be a single. It's been an expensive over this. 3 boundaries and a couple of singles. 14 already of this over. Last ball of the over. 122 for 8. Into the pads. Tucked away into the leg side. Will get a single. End of 18. 1, 2, 3 for 8 for the young veterans. Manav to continue. 19th over of the innings. Urvish goes into the leg side. He's cleared the infield. And he's got himself a boundary. What a shot that is. Picked off good length. And he got good timing on it, Urvish. Boundary to start off the 19th over. Will put so much pressure on the bowler straight away. Outside off stump, and that should be a wide. Yes, it is. Oh, he's gone down the leg side. It's high in the air. Fielder under it. Will he be able to take the catch? And he's taken it. A couple of fumbles, but manages to hold on to it. Brilliant catch by the fielder at long on. For a moment, it looked like it had cleared the fielder on at long on, but just have a look at that. 1, 2, and he gets it. Good catch by Deepan. 9 down for 128. Manav. Dilip is the last man in at number 11. Well, the more important question here is, can they bat the 20 overs? Because they've got to a decent score, courtesy of some good hits by Vishal. He's cut the ball straight towards backward point. That should have been a single. Well, Vishal decided not to run for it. Outside off stump, that's going to be a wide. That's a much better delivery straight towards backward point. They're taking a quick single. Rick in with a slight fumble. They will cross over. Vishal comes back on strike. 27 for him. Crucial runs for his side. .130 for 9. Oh, he tries to make some room for himself, but that was down the leg side, wide ball. 131 for 9. That's in the air and that's gone over the fielder. They're coming back for the second and they get back. Slight miscommunication out there in the middle, but 2 runs nevertheless for Vishal. Last ball of the over. 18.5, 133 for 9 is the score. Vishal on strike. He should look for a single and keep strike. But not sure what's going on in his head. It's in the gap. It's racing away. It's racing away to the fence. And that's a boundary to end the over. 19 gone. 137 for 9 for the young veterans. Last over of the innings. That's in the air. And just falling short. That's spun away. It's going to the fence. That's going to the fence. And that's going to be 4 to start the over. Dilip gets a boundary. It was an outside edge. And Raid very unlucky. Outside off stump, that's cut away again, straight to point. They're looking for a quick single. They will get that single. Vishal is back on strike. That's high in the air. High in the air. Fielder under it. Oh, and that's a brilliant effort, but he will get a couple of runs. Rayed gone into the onside again. He's pierced the gap again. That's going to be 4 more. Well, this has been a mind-boggling innings by Vishal. Lower down the order. Coming at number 8. Team was down and out. And a couple of runs short now from 150 are the JNS young veterans. That's well bowled by Raid. He followed the batter. Real smart cricket, I must say, by the bowler. He's been a little expensive. But if you look at the impact that he's had, Raid took a good catch, a couple of wickets as well. Last ball of the innings. It's gone down the ground. They will look for 2. Will they get more? Well, they should come back for 2. That's good fielding. Great effort in the end by the fielder at long on. And more importantly, the JNS young veterans, they get to 150 at the end of 20 overs. 150 for 9. 151 is the target for the Jbcn Avengers in some time.
When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You planned a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches Step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You play and a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love. Step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You play. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches. You love. Step into our spectacular vistas and take back more. Moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. but had the whole gang together in one place. You planned a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vistas and take back more. Moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You
Hello and welcome back to the Air India Sports Club. We are here for the start of the second innings. 151 to win, and straight away, bang on money, Simab Khan. Simab. This time slightly down leg. Oh, probably came off the thigh pad. Simab known to angle the ball in to the right hander. Likes to skid the ball through the surface. He's a very, very fine bowler. He's got immense control. Reminds you of the great Indian bowler Anil Kumble. Doesn't like to turn the ball a fair bit, but he bowls in the right areas. Ribhu and Ashish, the two openers out there in the middle. 151 is the target. It's a modest total, notched by the JNS young veterans. Another beautiful delivery off the back foot, another dot ball. Ribhu. Just having a look at the field, there is a deep mid wicket in place along with the long off. The two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Mid on, short mid wicket, square leg. In on the leg side, there's a slip in place, which is quite interesting to see. The point, backward point, and cover, all in readiness. Here goes Simab. Oh, and that one just kept low. Wanted a quick single, sent back. Could have been a close call had there been a direct hit, but Ribhu survives. It's been a tight start by Simab. He's not given away much for the batter to maneuver. And the fielders on the offside are inside the circle. They're very attacking, ensuring that they don't give away those easy singles, to be honest. Lost up delivery. Oh, that's very, very well bowled. Excellent stuff. Another dot ball. Last ball. Ribhu, he doesn't need to lose his cool. We still have a lot to play for in this game. A very, very good over. What a start this has been. What a start for the young veterans. A maiden to start off proceedings. At the end of first over, no runs scored on board. Spin from both ends. Vishal will continue the proceedings from the pavilion end. First runs on board, starts off with a wide. Left arm around the wicket. Slightly short, straight to the fielder at point. A good field set here. There's a mid-off inside the circle, covers with a deep extra cover, so protection, heavy protection on the offside. Point, backward point, short third, all ready for the cut shot. And Ashish is on strike. They also have Gokul Patel, who's another left-arm spinner. So they've got 3 good spinners in their side. Vishal to continue. Oh, he's gone in the air. Has he cleared the infield? Looks like he has. Will get off the mark. The first runs off the bat in this innings. It's complete miscue there. It's lucky that it didn't go straight to hand. Both these sides have won their first games respectively. The young veterans winning with a bonus point in their first game. And the Avengers had a masterful chase courtesy of Swapnil Hazare and his big hits lower down the order. Time onto the pads and he should get his first runs as well. Ribu gets off the mark. It took him 7 deliveries. Vishal to continue. Oh, that's a very good delivery inside edge. Was so lucky that the ball did not go back onto the stumps. They're going for the second as well. That's good running between the wickets. Very good by Ashish, I must say. Tossed up delivery, that's high in the air. Looks like he has found the gap. How many runs will he get for it? Going towards the fence, and that's going to be a boundary. First of the innings. It was a tossed up delivery converted into a full toss. And played behind square on the leg side. No protection in the deep in that area. Fetches the first boundary of the innings. Last ball. Oh, beautifully bowled. Well played as well off the front foot. And that's in the gap. They will get a single. Lovely batting. Ends the over. Keep strike. 2 gone. 10 without loss. Seema up to continue. Oh, what a delivery that is. Bowling quicker through the air, flatter trajectory. And there's nothing more that Ribhu can do here, other than just playing it on the front foot. Here goes Simab. Oh, another beautiful delivery. He's bowled 8 deliveries, hasn't given away a single run so far. The slip in place again. Opens the face of the bat. That should be a quick single. Oh, there was a chance of a run out as well at the striker's end, but Ashish was really quick to get off the blocks. And he gets back on strike. Simab. Oh, what a delivery. Was a beautiful delivery. Again, flatter through the air, and it's not trying to turn the ball a fair bit, but it's trying to keep it in the right areas. Simab to continue. Oh, that one skids through the surface. Another play and a miss. What a spell this has been so far. He's put 11 deliveries, given away just this one run. And he's troubled the batters. He's not given away any room whatsoever to maneuver the ball on either side of the pitch. And the field set as well. Really aggressive, really attacking. Onto the pass this time. Looking for a quick single. They will. Cross ends. End of 3 overs. Another remarkable over by Simab Khan. 2 of it. It's 12 without loss after 3. Twelve without loss at the end of 3 overs. We have Gokul Patel into the attack. He's coming around the wicket. Gokul, the new introduction into the attack. The last over of the power play. Well, that's a very good delivery. Onto the pads, played towards mid-wicket. It's going to be a quick single. Tossed up delivery. That's much better by Gokul. Slow through the air. Another 138 needed at 8.2 and over. This time it's played into the leg side. It should be a single. Gokul will not mind that as long as the boundaries have dried up, and that's been the case so far in this innings. Just the one boundary scored since the match has started. "14 without loss the score." Oh, that's down the leg side. That should be a wide. Slightly straying in line. And had Ashish got any bat on it, it could have run away for 4, but an extra delivery is what he'll get. This time again onto the leg side. He will again get a single. "16 without loss the score." Ribu and Ashish, they've gotten to a very calculative start, I must say. Off the back foot, played into the offside, chance of a run out. Oh, he does really well to get back. Last ball of the over. 3.5 overs, 16 without loss the score. Gokul has bowled a fantastic over so far. Drives it firmly towards mid-off. They'll take a quick single as well. So at the end of the power play, it's 17 without loss, and it's been a fantastic start for the JNS young veterans here at the Air India Sports Club. Change of ends for Vishal. He's coming from the far end, and the first ball was outside off stump. Lets it go. He's taken his time, Ribu, so far. He needs to get going as soon as he can because the total is getting bigger and bigger. The required rate going higher and higher with each passing delivery. 134 to win. 15.5 overs. 17 without loss the score. Another play and a miss. Beautiful delivery. On good length. Not much foot movement by the batter. Trying to cut the ball. Another play and a miss. Oh, he's gone into the leg side, a leading edge, but just falling short of the fielder at short third. Will cross over for a single. It's a much better line that Vishal has bowled in this over. Had an expensive first over, but now he's got his groove back. Oh, flatter through the air. Cuts it beautifully. That should be his first boundary. Played late. As late as he could. Once it had crossed the fielder at short third, there was no stopping that. Excellent stroke. Excellent. Another good delivery, flatter through the air. He'll run through for a quick single. .23 without loss. It's been a good over so far. 6 of it. Last ball. Tossed up. He goes high in the air. There's a fielder there. But he'll be a mere spectator as the ball has glanced over the long off boundary for 6. Ends the over with a huge maximum. 5 gone. 29 for no loss. Change in bowling, new introduction into the attack. Another spinner. An off spinner this time. Driven towards long on. It should be a single. Dilip introduced into the attack. Came at number 11 with the bat and now with the ball. Oh, that's very well bowled. An excellent delivery. That one little flatter through the air. Spun sharply into the right-hander. Dot ball. A good delivery played into the offside. They will look for a quick single. Should get it comfortably. This time played back to the bowler. It's going to be a dot ball. This time off the back foot again. They're looking for a quick single straight towards point. Oh, direct hit would have been mighty close there. This time another play on a miss. Beautiful delivery. Very, very well bowled by Dilip. Ends a magnificent 3-run over. 6 gone. 32 without loss. Gokul, change of ends for him. Oh, very good delivery. Slightly back of length and cuts the ball towards short third. Will get a single. This time he slashed it into the offside. He's found the gap and he's found the boundaries well. Excellent stroke. Through the covers for 4. .37 without loss. We're in the 7th over of the innings. The Jbcn Avengers have not lost a wicket, but the flurry of boundaries have not really come their way. Gokul Patel into his second over. It's from the far and it's in the air. Went off the bounce. Straight back to the bowler. Oh, magnificent delivery. They get a quick single as well. That's good batting by Ribu and Ashish. .38 without loss the score. This time a little shorter. Tucked into the leg side. Running the first one quickly. Will they go back for the second? They want to, but they will settle with just a single. The player from deep backward square leg was rushing in. Did not allow them to go through for the second. 39 without loss. Oh, very good delivery. The outside edge towards point. Should be a dot ball. Very good over again. 7 of it. 7 gone. It's 39 without loss for the Avengers. Dilip to continue. Tossed up delivery driven firmly down the ground. There is protection in the deep. They need a lot more boundaries here. 111 needed. 8.6 the asking rate now. Dilip. Oh, that's gone high in the air. Has he cleared the fielder? Quite comfortably. Huge six. Over long on. It was a tossed up delivery, as you can see. And firmly struck. Gets a huge maximum to his name. It's back to the bowler. Oh, was in the air for a while. Was lucky that the ball was not in the range for the catch to be taken. They get a single. Oh, what a good delivery. Stump to stump. This time it's short. Played back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over. Scoring at run a ball, but they need to get more boundaries. They need to get more runs. Driven firmly down the ground. It was long off. The fielder did not pick it up initially, but it's just going to be a single. 8 gone. It's 48 without loss for the Avengers. Change in bowling. Rohan. Another spin introduced into the attack. Ashish needs to get going now. 15 of 23 deliveries. And Ribu with 31 of 25 for him. 103 needed. Oh, that's well bowled. Oh, really well bowled. And you can see on your screen there is Sima standing at catching cover. Attacking field set. There's no slip away. Has it cleared the boundary? Yes, it has. The 50 is up. In the 9th over. Was slightly short. And he lashed onto it. Look at that. Rocked onto the back foot and deposits it over square leg for 6. Rohan to continue. Flatter. Shorter, but did not come onto the bat as well. Gonna be a single. It was long on. Tossed up delivery goes across the line. That's high in the air. In the air for a long, long time. The fielder will not get to it. But they will get a couple of runs in the end. Oh, that's well bowled. Off the back foot, plays it with soft hands. Will get a single. First fast bowler introduced into the attack. Starts off with a dot ball, is it? Oh, that's hit the stump. Well, it's going to be penalty, 5 runs. The ball hit the helmet. It was a shorter length delivery, tried to cut the ball, completely missed by the batter and then the keeper. But this helmet behind the wicket keeper was where the ball eventually hit, and 5-run penalty to the batting side. 5 bonus runs, one can say, to the batting side. 64 the score. This time he pulls the ball as he found the gap. Struck with some venom. And it has crossed the boundary ropes as well. Picked the length up early. And he knew where the fielders were. Just had to place it in the right area, and he's got 4 more for himself. Another short delivery cut this time towards backward point. Will get a single. This time off the back foot, he cuts the ball behind point. The ball is racing away, but there is a fielder in the deep. Will be a single. Jamin Mehta. That's a much better delivery, but it will not result in a dropped ball. Another single taken by Ashish. Oh, that's a much better delivery. Was the off cutter. At halfway point in the second innings, it's a 71 without loss for the Avengers. Captain introduces himself into the attack. Urvish from the pavilion end. 10 gone, 71 without loss. And they'll run quickly for a single. That's good running. A slight fumble. Will they go back for 2? Yes, they do. Really good running. Urvish will not be happy with the effort by the fielder at point, but game goes on. 73 without loss, another 78 needed of 59 deliveries. Around 8 and over from here will seal the deal for the Avengers. They've not lost a wicket yet. Sammy goes in the air. He's found the gap as well. There's a fielder at deep point. Will he be able to get to the ball? Good effort. Good effort. Keeps it down to just the one. Sammy Salaria at deep point. Urvish. This time it's short, cut fiercely, but there is a fielder in the deep. Will just be a single. Urvish. Oh, that's a loud shout. That should be out. Playing across the line. Was never a doubt in umpire's mind. And the first wicket falls. The captain provides the breakthrough. The first wicket falls at 75. Look at that. Playing across the line, Ashish. And it was dead in front. Easy as you like for the umpire. 75 for 1. Urvish to continue. 75 for 1 the score. New man in is Wasim Lashkaria. It's in the air. It's in the gap as well. Will be a single, gets off the mark straight away. Oh, that one kept low, played with soft hands into the gap, and that should be a single. He'll keep strike. 11 gone. It's 77 for 1 for the Avengers. Eleven gone. It's 77 for 1. And Ribu is on 41 of 31 deliveries. He's looked really well. Batted so well today. Lets it go. Good ball by Dilip. Was tossed up and slightly outside off stump. The perfect length, I must say. There's a short mid wicket. Fielder at cover. Point and short third, the 4 inside the circle. Sweeper on the offside along with long off, long on, deep mid wicket and deep backward square leg. Dilip to continue. There's Ribu on strike with Wasim Lashkari at the non-striker's end. Oh, and that's a loud shout, but the impact was something that the umpire had to keep in mind, giving the decision. "77 for 1. One other play and a miss. Beautifully bowled. 3 dot balls. Something's got to give here. It's going to be either a huge 6 or probably we'll see the back of Ribu. Needs to keep his cool. Still, the game is pretty much in their control. They've not lost a lot of wickets. Lost up delivery. A huge inside edge. The ball going towards deep backward square leg. Should just be a single. Gets Wasim Lashkaria on strike now. Dilip has bowled a fantastic over so far. Wasim trying to go into the leg side, goes back down the ground. Another dot ball, just the one of this over. Still a ball left, but really good bowling so far by Dilip. That's short outside off stump. That should be a wide. Good decision by the umpire. He has a laugh about it, but it was a wide for sure. Tossed up, Wasim goes straight to cover. Ends the 12th, 79 for 1 for the Avengers. Ribu to continue on strike. Oh, he goes over cover. It's a magnificent stroke. Inside out. Starts the over with the boundary. They need a few of these. They're getting closer to the total. Urvesh slightly over pitching on that occasion. And well executed shot over cover. Gets closer to his personal milestone as well. 4 short of a half century. Another 68 needed of 47 deliveries. Ribu goes in the air. Fielders converging, but it falls in no man's land. And they will come back for 2 as well. Good running between the wickets. Was in the air for a while. The fielder at cover for a moment felt that he was in the game, but the ball over his head. Oh, that's another play and a miss this time. Was outside off stump. The shot was always on. Not get any connection on it whatsoever. 48 for him. 2 short of a half century. Really deserves to get to the personal milestone here. He's batted excellently well. Came into bat. There was tremendous pressure. Was put by Simab in the first over itself, but he's kept his cool, kept his calm, and he's got those runs. 48 he's batting on. The captain of the JNS young veteran Urvesh. To continue, that's a very good delivery. Played with soft hand, straight to point. Wasim is very quick between the wickets. And they'll get overthrows as well. Slight fumble. And he gets back for 2 and he gets to a half century. A well-deserved 50 for Ribu. Came in to open the innings and took the onus on himself to score the bulk of runs. And he's still out there. He needs to do a lot more. The job is half done. Urvesh continues. This time outside off stump, lets it go. Was very close to the line. The batter is making a claim for it that it was outside off and it should have been a wide, but the umpire says nothing doing. 87 for 1. We're in the 13th over of the game. Still a couple of overs of batting power play remaining. 64 of 43 now required. The required rate creeping up to 9 and over. But it's still in control because 9 wickets in hand. You always favour the batting side. Again outside off stump. Again play and a miss. Ends the with a couple of dot balls. 13 gone. 87 for 1 for the Avengers. Tossed up. Wasim goes in the air. Has he cleared the fielder? No, he has not. Holds out to long on, and Gokul Patel making no mistake there. Didn't have to move an inch. Was a tossed up delivery. He's bowled a magnificent spell, Dilip. Not given away a lot of runs, and Wasim was feeling the need to put pressure on this bowler. Holds out to long on. Second wicket goes down. 87 for 2. New man in Ajay. Getting off the mark straight away. Played towards short third. And more importantly, give the strike back to Ribu, who's batting on 50 of 41. Dilip. Oh, and he's gone inside out again. There's a fielder there at long off. A long chase for him. A great effort by the fielder at long off, but the ball crosses the fence. And Ribu showing his class with that exquisite stroke over cover again for 4. Oh, that's a good delivery. Pulled his length back. It's played towards extra cover. They'll just take a single. Down the leg side, this delivery. Did it come off the bat? I'm not sure. The ball is racing away towards the fence. A long chase for the fielder. And the ball crosses the ropes as well. And that's wide. Adding insult to injury. Look at that. It was down the leg side. The wicketkeeper could not collect the ball cleanly. And 4 wides in the end. Getting closer and closer to the total, and these extras will certainly help the JBCN Avengers. Time into the leg side again. Gonna be runs. Running the first one hard. Should not get to. Should not get to. Just the one. 99 the score now. Oh, he's got him. Dilip gets his man. Last ball of his spell, and he has the last laugh. A huge wicket. Turning the game on its head now. Was the quicker delivery. Played across the line and paying a heavy, heavy price. Third wicket down, 99 for 3 after 14. The batting power play has commenced. The loss of Ribu in the previous over, the last ball of the previous over. How costly will that prove to be? 36 balls, 52 to win. Simab into the attack. And straight away, taken down the ground. One bounce and 4. The 100 up for the JBCN Avengers in the 15th over. And Simab Khan, couple of economical overs. Starts off the batting power play with a 4. Ajay. The new man in at the crease along with Ajay is going to be Swapnil Hazare, the man who took them over the line in the first game, ensured a victory for them when they played here at the Air India Sports Club the last time around. Ajay to continue with the bat, this time played into the leg side. Another quick single taken. And Simab, the last roll of the dice for the JNS young veterans. They started off really well, the young veterans, with the ball. In the second innings, they put the pressure in the first few overs, but then it was all one-way traffic. Wickets in hand. 47 of 34. You always favor the batting side with such statistics. And Swapnil Hazare this time plays towards cover. Will get a single, gets off the mark straight away. Tossed up delivery, and that's cut fiercely into the gap. A long chase for the fielder, and the ball just crosses over the ropes. That's going to be a boundary. Off the back foot. He waited for it, Ajay. And it's a second boundary in the over. And slowly and steadily, the required rate coming down to 7.5 an over. Oh, that's a quicker delivery. That one bounced. Excellent comeback by Simab. But is it too little too late? It was quicker through the air. The trajectory was much flatter. And very well kept, I must say, by the wicketkeeper as well. Not an easy take when the ball is bouncing up and down on such a pitch. Last ball. Outside edge. A good effort. Good effort by the fielder at short third. Gonna be just a single. Ajay will keep strike. 15 gone. 1-1-0 for 3 for the Avengers. .41 to win of 30 deliveries now. Gokul Patel being brought back into the attack. The last over was a little too expensive from the JNS young veteran perspective. Here goes Gokul. Cut the ball towards short third. Starts off with the dot ball. A good start by Gokul. This over is going to be really important because if this over is an economical one, then the pressure will be back onto the Avengers. The Avengers will be looking to seal the deal in this over itself so that they do not have much to play for the next 4. And those kind of shots will help. Going down the ground. Long chase for the fielder at long off. And he cuts it off. Eventually a couple of runs. Good fielding. Ajay on strike. Gokul to continue. Oh, that's a good delivery, but cut fiercely. That's into the gap, and that should be a boundary. What a time to get a boundary. It was right in the stumps. Look at that again. Not a bad delivery. It was into the stumps. And he cut the ball off the back foot. He got the gap between backward point and short third. And once it had pierced the field, it was never going to be stopped by any of the fielders. 4 more. This time the ball just held onto the pitch. Similar length by Gokul. One 6. The score. Ken uses his feet, goes down the ground towards long on. She'll just get a single. Well bowled by Gokul. Been a decent over so far. Last ball. Oh, that missed everything. Goes down the ground. Not sure what happened there. Probably Gokul did not sight the ball. But all's well that ends well. Single. 16 gone, 118 for 3 for the Avengers. 33 required of 24. Vishal being brought back into the attack. Well, can Vishal get them back in the game? 33 of 24. Swapnil Hazare on strike. Short delivery into the gap towards deep cover. They're running the first one hard. A slight fumble. Oh, they want to. The throw was at the wrong end. Swapnil was very quick between the wickets. Had the throw been at the bowler's end, would have been a close call, but come back for 2. Vishal. Last up delivery driven firmly down the ground. Running the first one hard, but it should just be a single. Getting Ajay back on strike. Batted really well. Ajay has played a crucial cameo here. Just at the time when the team needed the most. 19 of 12 for him. Still out there in the middle. Need another 30 of 22. Time down the leg side. Lets it go. That should be a wide. Trying to go across the line. Has he got him? Has he got him? Yes, he has. The batsman cannot believe it. But the umpire says it's out. Still not impressed. Let's have a look at that again. Was bowled slow through the air. He played all over it. Ajay trying to go across the line. Look at that slow delivery. I think he was outside his crease. I'm not too sure from this angle. Cannot tell much. The umpire having the best seat in the house. All that I know is Ajay has to go back to the pavilion now. 122 for 4 for the Avengers. Shal to continue this time off the back foot. He's got the gap. Running the first one hard, but should just settle down for a single. Swapnil Hazare on strike. Plays it off the stumps. Another quick single. Has he got him? Yes, he has. The captain goes back to the pavilion. Vishal gets a couple of wickets in this over. Has he got the game back for his side? Trying to go across the line again. Played all over it. And long walk back for Raid. 124 for 5 at the end of 17. 27 needed of 3 overs now. 27 of 80 needed. Swapnil Hazare on strike and Simab with the ball. Off the back foot, cuts it into the gap. They'll run for 2. They should run for 2. Oh, sent back. Good decision. Good fielding by the fielder at extra cover. Keeps it down to just a single. Off the back foot, a play and a miss. Well bowled. Goes down the ground. Oh, and he goes past the fielder at long on as well. A diving effort by Gokul Patel. Tried his best. But he gets the important boundary. Keeping the hopes alive for the Jbcn Avengers. It was a very good effort. But 4 runs. Another 22 needed of 15 deliveries. Arif and Swapnil, can they get the side home? Can Simab pull one back for the side? Oh, a good delivery. Good delivery. Gonna be a dot ball. Tosses it up, it goes high in the air. Fielders coming under it, but did not get to the ball. Well, that should have been attempted by the fielder at long off. Just falling short in the end. Single. Getting Hazare back on strike. 21 of 13 now. 130 for 5 for the Avengers. Simab into his final over. He's been very economical. 3.5, none for 19. He's not got a wicket, but he's been really tight with the bowling. Wednesday with the dot ball. Crucial dot ball. Keeping Hazare off strike. 18 gone. 130 for 5. Vishal bowling the penultimate over of the game. Oh, and that's missed by the keeper. The ball is racing away. The fielder at short third does really well. Put a foot out and keep it down to a single. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Probably an under edge. Swapnil back on strike. 20 of 11. Oh, another play and a miss. Oh, looking to sneak in for a single, but sent back. An important dot ball in the course of the game. 20 of 10 required. They have 5 wickets in hand, but I think it's a game of couple of big hits. Tossed up delivery. Another play and a miss. Very well bowled. 2 dot balls. Vishal from the far end. Swapnil Hazare on strike with Arif at the non-striker's end. Having a small discussion. 131 for 5 for the Jbcn Avengers. They have been in such situations previously. They have emerged victorious previously. This is a new day, new dawn. Short delivery, cuts it straight towards point. Fielder does well. Rohan probably at point. Keeps it down to single. Down the leg side. Oh, that's a wide. Pressure, pressure. 18 needed of 8. Tossed up, he goes down the ground. Fielder at long on. Gokul does really well. Good fielding, very, very good fielding. They'll just get a single of it. Quicker delivery, played towards point. It'll just be a single. What an over. Excellent over. Just the 5 runs of it. 16 needed of 6 now in the final over. Last over of the innings. The final over. Gokul with the ball. Has driven fiercely into the gap. They should come back for 2. That's good fielding by Rohan. A good throw as well. That should be a run out. What an effort by the fielder at deep extra cover. He did so well. A clean pickup. And would you believe it? It was an underarm throw from the boundary. Right on top of the stumps. Gokul did the rest. Look at that. Good quick pickup and release. Arif could not come back in time. They do get a single though. 15 needed of 5 deliveries. What a game we are having here. It is going down to the wire. Fifteen needed of 5. Gokul. Oh, that's in the air. It's going into the gap. And it has crossed the fence for 4. It was over cover. Nothing wrong with the delivery. It was a Yorker length delivery which was scuffed away into the offside over cover. There was no chance for the fielder in the deep to cut it off. And they get a boundary here. Which side will prevail? Swapnil Hazare with all his experience. And Gokul Patel. Oh, he's got him. Has he? That's been dropped. What a time to drop the catch. Well, that should have been caught by the fielder at short third. In fact, at backward point. Straight in and straight out. And a dot ball. Three deliveries remaining. 11 to win. 140 for 6 the score. Swapnil on strike. Pulls it away into the onside. He will run for 2. He will blindly run for the second. They'll easily come back for 2. Throw was good but not good enough to save a couple of runs. 9 required. Swapnil Hazare. It's a matter of one big hit for the Avengers. And it's a matter of a dot ball for the JNS young veterans. Gokul goes down the ground. They will again run for 2. Straight to the fielder. Throw at the bowler's end. If he gets it, he's out. And yes, he is. Just a single of that delivery. Trying his best to come back for 2. And Deepan falling short of his ground. Gets Swapnil back on strike. But mathematically now, doesn't quite seem possible. 8 of 1. If, and I repeat, if Gokul does not bowl an extra delivery, should be a victory for the JNS young veterans. Final ball of the innings. 8 runs to win. Gokul. Oh, and he's finished the game off for his side. What a win this is for the JS young veterans. They won't come back for 2. They'll just settle with the single. And on the last ball of the game, Single gets them to 144, a win by 6 runs in the end for the JNS young veterans.